So here we are with Jeremy York. Jeremy was the MVP of the Summer Fling, and Jeremy, there was the All-Star guys there, which you were part of. There was a tough group of racers there. Walk us through a little bit on what you were driving excellent to pick up, obviously to pick up an MVP. Walk us through the event a little bit. What was going on in your mind?
It's you're in an all-star race with some of the best that's ever been in this sport. So you just kind of want to prove that that you kind of belong there, and that you can be just as competitive as those guys with them. And it's nerves are a little high in a race like that. But we didn't make it out first round, but we gave it a 000 finish line to Gage, and so it's one of them. You start off with the first round loss for the week, and you don't know how it's going to work out after that. So after Wednesday, unload the dragster for Thursday, and we got down to 5 cars. The dragster was unbelievable, and it just continued that throughout the whole weekend. And when the car's dependable and making good laps, and you just try to do your job and be close on the tree and hope you can make the right decisions at the finish line. And it worked out that way one day for us.
Yeah, it worked out a couple of days, because not only the day you won, but all the other days. You sent me a logbook, Jeremy, and I actually too. Your runs were phenomenal. You didn't miss. You just executed to perfection, and well deserved. And this is the first time, Jeremy, that we had to wait till the event was over to hand over the MVP, because it was such a tight race. As good as you drove, you had Gage Burch, you had Peeps Pennington, Tom Aretakis. He was in 3 finals. So they made it hard on us. So we waited. When you won the final round on Saturday and beat Peeps twice, you were definitely in the running, but we had to wait to see how things went, and you were our pick. Todd's Extreme MVP. When Todd's Extreme come in, impact helmet painted by Todd's Extreme, and a $1,000 check from the Summer Fling. I'd like to share one story about this guy. So I don't know what year it was, but at the time he wasn't traveling much, and I was traveling. I went to Indy for, I think it was the US Open, and I'm mowing through all of these hitters, and I get to the final, and I don't remember the numbers, but I had no idea who you were. So I didn't take it lightly. I don't remember the numbers, but all I remember is coming back and saying, who the heck was that guy?
Yeah, I think that was 2008. And then, the following year I found myself winning one of those races. So kind of seen what it was like to win one. That's my first big race, win, beyond $5,000 race.
Well, part of it, you have the talent. You don't travel as much as most. And you showed the talent that day. The dragster runs great. Your family is a tight-knit family. Kyle Seipel and I you guys always held a special place in our hearts, because you're just a hard-working, hardcore family that's not pretentious. You do your talking on the racetrack, and I'm sure Kyle's smiling right now down watching you receive this award.
Yeah, Kyle, he was one of a kind. He was one of them that, we didn't really know him until the Fling races started, and it's like once he knows you, it's like you've known him your whole life. And my birthday was kind of always around the U.S. Nationals, and we're only like an hour and 15 minutes from Indy. And one year he texted me, happy birthday, homie. And he told me, he's like, hey, I'm going to leave my credentials at the hotel. Go by and grab them, and You can come in as Kyle Seipel. So we done that one year when he was racing with Justin Lamb. So Kyle was great, and we miss him.
It will never be, this world and the Flings will never be the same. But his memory will carry on, and I'm happy to sit here with you, because you're hardworking, and I like the way you approach racing, and congratulations.
All right, thank you.